Hello everyone, Sara back again from the record room here. It's Friday evening, dark outside. I have been watching some more vinyl community videos and I felt like doing one myself before I put on make a little fire in the living room and just chill. So in the background I'm playing this CD here I found that day, Masters of Dub, Sly and Ravi, 19 tracks of dub. Really something I mostly picked up to just play in the car, but took it inside today because I thought I might like chilling to this weekend. And yeah, I don't pick up a lot of CDs, but this one I picked up because it was under €1 at a thrift store, and I don't have a lot of dub, so, and it sounds great to me. I really like this CD. Yeah, thought I might do kind of a new finds. I've been doing a lot of old finds, you know, stuff I've been collecting before we moved, but I visited a local record fair like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and I bought a little stack, mostly very cheap finds for me. Don't buy a lot of new records that are being released or reissues actually. That's too much money for me at the moment, you know, having a house and all of that. But if I do get new records or more expensive ones, I kinda try to get that as pay when I work in my friend's record store. So I thought, okay, I can go to the fair and flip through a lot of crates and see if I find anything cheap. And I found first one. Now went by, you know, so much overpriced, you know, you see beaten copies, they sell for 50 Swedish crowns, you know, like €5 or more, you know, you think, no, that's thrift store crap, kind of like that. But then I saw some crates, a half price off, and I knew this man had a lot of good stuff. I've bought from him before when he had full price, so bought a couple of ones there. So I came home with a little pile and not much money missing. So that's the good news. So I was very happy. Have listened through this whole pile, and yeah, just took that weekend, you know, and just listened to a lot of music. Yeah, since I'm more at home here now, I can sit comfortable and all of that. Right now I'm sitting on my fluffy carpet, and you see Animal up there. I got a VCLT from Justin in New York. That will come later on, a video of that, with hopefully my wife with it, with me in that. But anyway, let's go to the records, man. Been talking too long. I'm a bit, you know, Friday. Woo. Okay, so this was like a kind of like I took a chance on a record, you know. I do that from time to time if it's a good price. I was flipping through a crate of $1, you know, €1 records, and once in a while you find some really good stuff at some fairs, and once in a while it's just ugh. But yeah, found this one. Hopefully you can see. There you go. Confluence with Arkham, whatever floats your boat. With this kind of wavy cover there, I thought, what is this? So I pulled it up, and yeah, I looked at the back here, saw these dudes, and I thought, oh, might be interesting, you know. A French band. And it's recorded in 1977, and I thought I might pull it out because I thought maybe it was beaten, but no, it's like brand new, glossy. I haven't washed this one. So it's the French RCA orange label there, really glossy. And I thought, well, this might be something real good, you know. I'm not a master at French progressive stuff, but this might be some kind of cool French prog band. I do have Pulsar, of course, and I've gotten some really cool records from Tintin there, and of course I do love my Magma and all of that, but I took a chance. Arcan, of course, makes me think of Lovecraft, so thought, why not? For $1, you know, I'll take this home. And this turned out to be, if you look at what kind of instruments here, we have a violin, cello, we have flute, saxophone, and all of that. So I thought, okay, kind of might be some fusion stuff. I didn't look it up so much on my phone, but yeah, just bought it because it was a good shape. Turned out to be some very weird, good but weird fusion prog. Very weird in many places, and I absolutely loved it. Actually, really happy find for me for cheap. So I was really happy because I thought, well, if I don't like it, you know, I can just keep it and give it to someone or trade it in. But yeah, I think best cheap find that day. And from what I can understand, this goes for more than €1 most of the time in this French press. So really nice to have that one. One that is definitely staying in my collection. There are very few records that I pick up that doesn't stay in my collection if it's intended for me in the first place. I do buy VCLT and all of that, but if I buy, to me, most of them I really keep because most of the time I really like it. So okay, I found this man I said that had half price off, and I bought this pile from him. He had quite decent prices from the beginning, but half price was really good. He had like, I think it was 10 or 8 or 10 crates of stuff, and I dug through all of them and picked a few I really wanted. First off, we have Ravi Shankar here, India's most distinguished musician in concert. So Ravi Shankar live, really good shape, really nice, thick, heavy cardboard. This is from a concert he did in November 1961. Really great, really enjoyed this one. And I have a bit of a Shankar collection now. You know, I love that sitar music, so really enjoyed that. Good condition on the Liberty label there. Yeah, this was really good. I think I paid like 2 or 3, what would be dollars, I think, for this one, so pretty good. Another Ravi Shankar I took was Ragas and Talas, really nice. Didn't have these two, and those were the only ones he had with Ravi Shankar. Otherwise I'd buy more for VCLT, but only had these two, so I picked them for myself. A couple of ones I recognize here, which I have. Really great enjoying this. It's on the World Pacific Records label, so, and it's a really clean glossy copy of this one. Love this. Chill out music, you know, put on some incense, you know, put on light some candles and just or I just meditate, you know. Okay, one I know most of you guys will recognize for sure. I do have the US pressing of this, and you guys know I have a little collection of his stuff, but I did not have the Swedish pressing, and this is my favorite record by this artist. This is Bo Hansson Mellanväsen, as we say here in Sweden. On the US pressing, which is a gatefold, you have this original cover there on the inside of that. Beautiful copy, or at least okay, it's a bit, you know, worn here and a bit of tape on the back here, but usually this goes for more than $10 over here. This one with half price, it was less than half than that, so really good to have this one. And often you see it completely beaten to pieces, but this was actually has a few little scuffs, but it's a playable condition. Beautiful silence label there with the train and all of that on. Really nice. And actually I played this, and I think my US press of this, you know, Attic Thoughts as it's called in US, I love that cover. That's my favorite cover, the US pressing actually, but I thought my US pressing had great quality sound wise, but this one I can tell that so far all of my Swedish silence pressing is superior, because this one I heard more of the background stuff and really great pressing. So even though I enjoyed the US press also, I really sound wise the Swedish ones are the best for me. Another album I kinda took a chance on, as it was really cheap, almost like the first one there, is this, which I saw another seller had for about almost, I think it was almost €10. Yeah, this is Santa. Really nice cover there with picture with these nice men there standing on a bit of a cliff or so in the forest in the background. This is on Ampex Records, and when I see Ampex Records or Dunhill or that sort of labels, if it's cheap I take a chance, because sometimes it's kind of psyche stuff. And this one, I think it's from, yeah, it doesn't say, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was from 1970. And this has some really nice tracks on this. This is not full on psyche, this is kind of, I would say, southern US rock with a bit of psych thrown in there. So it's not all country, which I have a hard time with, you know, but it's a more southern rock, good rock with a bit of psych, so it's kind of heavy at times. And yeah, it has some really, The Devil's Got My Soul is one of the good songs, and Gypsy Woman, really like those. So this is something I will keep and spin once in a while. Okay, this is a really beaten cover of this, but Red Beans by Jimmy McCliff. Yeah, it's really beaten. It has tear here and there, and yeah, the spine is kind of, yeah. But I thought it's half price, so it wasn't very expensive at all. I've seen this record before, but most of the time it's kind of expensive. So I do love Jimmy McCliff, you know, with the electric funk and all that. I 3 of his albums, 2 represses there, and the other one, you know, with the spaceship on, later album. But yeah, this is on the Groove Merchant original label here from 76, and yeah, I love this one as well. Really great album. You have that jazz funky stuff still going on, and yeah, I just love that, you know. I love my funk, and with a bit of jazz with a bit of funk, you know, thrown in there. Really great. And I love some records with Warren as well. I do. They are well loved, you know. If you can play them and you can see the cover, that's okay by me, you know. I'm not ashamed. Okay, so the last place I went to had 2 albums I bought. Also not half price, but very good price on these. This, I can take it out of the shrink there. This one, band Stuff. Maybe some of you guys know about him. När dimman lättar, kind of when the fog takes off. No, I'm so tired, I can't translate right now. Yeah, okay, well, anyway, this really nice cover. I hope you can see the kind of greenish hue there on him. This is his first album, and this press is on Metronome, so it's maybe a later pressing here, but this vinyl is in great condition. I've seen this before a couple of times, and I thought I might pick them up, but it's been over 10 euros, and most of the time the vinyl is beat up. So I was very lucky with this, that no one had bought it, because it was very good price, and he's most well known here in Sweden for the song Familjelycka, but it's not the best on this album at all. This is a singer-songwriter, but he has his proggy moments, I can say that. Some are very political, but some of these songs are kind of heavy here and there, at least proggy, which I like. So very good album. I've shown another video with record finds, an old one. I have shown his album Valhall on the Silence label. It's a good one as well. Now I have 2 of these. Okay, one that I've been looking after for, well, a good copy, a couple of years. Not a perfect copy, but playable. Steve Hillich L. You guys know I love Gong. Yeah, I love Fish Rising. So I had to have L. There are a couple of Steve Hillich albums I still am after. These I've been after for quite some time. Of course, it has the Hurdy-Gurdy Men and the Lunar music site. Sweet, I mean, really tired. Someone's name here, we can see maybe, but yeah, still okay. Let's have a look at the record, man. It's the twin Virgin here, and green label, and the vinyl is absolutely gorgeous, glossy, almost like new. So this sounded really great. I'm so glad I found that one. That was the most expensive record of the day, this one, Steve Hillich. And it wasn't very expensive at all. So, really great. So I'm happy about that fair. Yeah, don't think I have any more records tonight to show. I will do another video with some just thrift store stuff and some VCLT I've gotten and all of that. Of course, I have to do the Opeth's new album. I have to show my copies of that and talk a little about that sometime soon as well. Of course, I have the album in different versions. That's the one I've been buying. I bought long time ago. So, see you soon again. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.